Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again it's technique workshop time at the Fortitude Boxing Gym behind the Waterloo Hotel at the Fortitude Valley. And once again, we're lucky enough to have the male model, Alex Sinitsky, with us. Alex, thanks for coming today.
Nice shirt, mate.
Don't knock John Cena. I'll have you know, John and myself happen to be quite good mates.
No, you're not.
Oh, it's true. When he was making their first movie, The Marine, I asked him if he was going to be in all 3 movies. He said, "No, Jimbo, I'll probably just kick at it too." Now that joke, everyone, is for about half a dozen of my wrestling buddies on the internet in the States. So Big Desmond Shepherd, Kiwi Vegas, Jose Rivera, I hope you're watching today. Okay, what we're going to do today is show you the art of throwing the roundhouse kick. It's not often used in the Muay Thai game, it's great in the martial arts game, but it's a very effective, very powerful kick. Alex, if you can grab that pad please, we'll get started. Now, there's a certain way of throwing these kicks, and that's what we're going to work on today. And now what we're going to do, we're going to throw it off the left leg first, which for a lot of fighters who are orthodox, meaning they're right-handed, is they're coming up. Now with this kick, it's very important to have a square-shouldered stance. If I have a narrow stance and I try and kick, it's like I've drank 15 rums. I have no balance and I can't kick with any power whatsoever. So what we do is we work on having a square-shouldered stance, meaning your feet are in line with your shoulders. Your body's in perfect symmetry. Okay, now what we're going to do with this kick, there's 2 ways of throwing it. The old way we got taught was to bring that leg out to the side, like a dog having to pee against a tree, bring it out to the side and kicking that way. But as you can see, I'm a little bit off balance with it and I'm leaning backwards. I'm making what's called the dreaded T shape. Okay, now the way I like to throw it and the way I will employ anyone watching this show to throw this kick, it's like this. You take the half step up, your knee comes up to there, because in theory, every kick is an extension of a knee. Okay, a half step up, like that, and balance and come back. Now this is the important part. It's like when you're throwing a punch, you don't just throw your punch and lob over like that. If I'm throwing a kick against someone like the model, and I've kicked and I've just flopped down, that leg kick's going to come straight in. And believe me, after a little while, they start to tickle. So the way to throw this kick, you're facing up to your opponent, half step up, pivot. Okay, you're going to notice when I kick, if you just pan the camera down to my foot, you're going to see how my foot pivots when I kick. Half step up, pivot, and you can pivot back. All comes back to your footwork. If you have good balance, even if you have bad stretch, head kicks aren't a problem for you. Okay, now what we're going to do now is throw it off the back leg. I'm a natural left-hander and a left footer, so I'm going to have to switch for you. Okay, as plus I've got a bit of a dodgy back, and throwing them off the back leg on the right's a little bit tough for us. But, other way with the pad. With this kick, once again, you're bringing that knee up high. Now this kick is brilliant off the back foot, and it's one you can use from a long range distance. Okay, now with this, I use this part of the foot to land, and what I do is I aim for the neck, because if I try to kick too high, I can get overbalanced and the model can duck underneath it. But if I'm kicking for the neck when he ducks, I can still collect him right across the side of the face. And it is a very good knockout kick. It's very effective in the ring too. Headhunter Murphy, a well-known local fighter, was brilliant at him, and he had a string of knockouts with these kicks. So we'll just show you slowly once more, or quickly once more, sorry, and then we'll give the model a crack. Hey Alex, thanks very much for holding. I think it's only fair we give you a bit of a go at this today too. Since we've got the camera on this side, we want to start with your right foot. Yeah. Okay. Now what you're going to notice with Alex's stance, like myself, he's square-shouldered and he's keeping his elbows in and his hands up high. One thing I should have emphasised earlier, when you're kicking, do not kick with your hands down. It's great when you're posing for photos, but when someone knocks you out, nobody wants to take your photo. Okay? So we're going to have a go at that. Oh, beautiful. How good's that kick? Beautiful. You're going to notice when the model kicks, the knee comes up high first and he pivots, perfectly balanced. Whoosh. Ooh. Tell you what, that'll put your head in the fifth rate, no problems at all. Alex, thanks for helping out today.
All right, Jimmy.
Hey, go back to your photo shoots.